All right, all right, all right. Am I live? I think I'm live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to another. Well, it's not a gaming session. We're just talking about the new Samsung phone, the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 or Z Fold 3. Sorry, I had the Z Fold 2. Z Fold 3 and the Z Flip 3. I didn't get a chance to watch the keynote this morning, but I did get to watch some videos of different YouTube creators talking about the phone. Of course, you know, my channel isn't that big yet, so I don't have the phone in front of me. I haven't tested it out, so I gotta pretty much just take their word for it and kind of give you guys my 2 cents about what I think about it and what they did and what they could have done to make it a little bit better, to make it a little bit more exciting, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about here on this live stream. It's a little bit different than the normal live stream, but hey, I hope you guys would definitely like this video, share the content, of course. Hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified every time I go live or when I post new content. And also, you know, this channel, this Handsome Gadgets, we hit over 10,000 subscribers about 2 months ago, and so now we're on our way to almost 12,000 subscribers. But we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away a brand new Xbox Series S. So if you haven't already entered, make sure to go ahead and do that. All that information is available for you in the top comment, live chat comment. It's pinned right there. So it'll take you directly to that video to where you can enter to win a brand new Xbox Series S. But let's get this party started. All right. So the other day I put this poll out. It was yesterday. And I asked, which new phone are you most excited to see on the channel? You guys voted in this poll, and yeah, I kind of feel the same way as this poll, shows. It's 22% looks like was excited for the Z Fold 3, 14% was excited for the Z Flip 3, but a majority of you, a big portion of people that voted, 167 votes, are excited for the Google Pixel 6. Now, I did purchase the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 probably about 3 or 4 months ago, maybe up to 6 months ago. I'm not sure exactly when I got it, but and I did a video on it. I talked about how you could basically get it for half off, so I had it. I had it in my hand. I used it for roughly about 3 months. But honestly, guys, I sent it back. And we'll talk about the reasons why I sent it back. But first, let's say what's up to Bread Gamer. How you doing? Hope you're doing well out there in the good old interwebs. Do I live stream news, shapes, and beats? I haven't yet. Not the new one. Not the updated one. I haven't done that yet. Right now, what we're doing is we're going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, Z Fold 3. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Z Fold 2. It's not 2. That's the one I had. Z Fold 3 and the Z Flip 3. All right. So those are the two major phones announcements that were dropped this morning. Here we have it. The Z. Well, let me click on it. So we can pre-order right now. And I'll go into more detail. Okay, so I can get $250 from Honey Gold. Exclusive offer. Interesting. All right, here we go. So this is the Z Fold 3 5G. Now, they they made this phone waterproof. Basically, it's not dust proof, so the dust can still get in. That's the major concern with these foldable phones, is the dust scratching inside the screen, the quote unquote glass, the flexible glass. That's the biggest concern, is the dust. And because there's a hinge right here, there we go, right here, dust can still get through. They haven't figured out a way to do that. They haven't figured out a way to keep dust out. Water, that's a nice plus, because my biggest thing when I had the Z Fold 2, my biggest issue was, it's a $2,000 phone. And so I felt that I kind of had to take it easy on the phone. It's not a phone that I was able to kind of just, toss in my bag, toss in my pocket, toss anywhere really. It's just kind of, I felt like I had to be real delicate with it, because of its price. And so that kind of I didn't have a good experience. Ultimately, that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a big purchase, man. It's a big purchase. But what's nice about this generation is not only did they make the phone waterproof, it's also it's supposed to be 80% more durable. The screen is, because now you can utilize the S Pen. You can't utilize the S Pen that I have currently in my Note 20. It will not work on this phone, but there's a separate S Pen that you can purchase, a regular S Pen and a Pro S Pen that you can purchase for this device, and it'll work. The S Pen will work. The thing is about the S Pen, I mean, I'm glad they brought it over, and it makes sense. You got this big old real estate right here of, different. It's a big screen, so multitasking, doing, searching Twitter, watching YouTube videos, all that. I mean, that's what this phone's for. It's for content consumption and multitasking. So having an S Pen available for you to use really does make sense. The problem is there's no place, just like with the S20, there's no place to put the S Pen. Unlike with the Note series, where the S Pen there's a slot inside the phone where it goes. There's no slot on this. It's exposed on the outside. So it's just like, man, it's additional cost. Two, it's not convenient. If you want it to be attached to your phone, there's a case that you can buy, of course, and then the S Pen goes on the outside, goes right here on the outside in a little sleeve. But it's like, to me, I'm kind of disappointed that Samsung decided to. It seems like they put an axe. They got rid of the Note series completely, and they're sticking with the Z Fold series, and so yeah, so that's what I'm kind of bummed about. But the phone itself, one good thing about the phone is it does start at a lower price. So last year's phone was $2,000 basically. This year's phone is $1,800. That's how much it starts out as. So if you were to get it unlocked, which is what I always get, okay, so also you get a discount if you upgrade to the 512 gigabyte. Okay, so that's nice. Right now, that's another thing too that Samsung, like, some people like myself, we take a lot of videos, a lot of photos and stuff. And as the phones get better with picture quality and megapixels, all that data needs to be stored somewhere. And so, storing it on your phone is ideal because that's what you're using to take the pictures. But the problem is with 256 gigabytes, I mean, you're recording at 4K, or in this case, I think the phone can record up to 8K. Man, the data's gonna go by quick. It's gonna go by real quick. So having the option to get 512 is good. having the option to have expandable micro SD card storage is even better. Fortunately, this does not have it. So it's just a sad thing that a lot of things that that made, you know, these expensive price points make sense, they're taken away. Headphone jack, expandable storage. It's the S Pen. You know, now that's a premium. You know, it's like come on, man. It's just sucks. But let's see what they got. They got Phantom Black, Phantom Green. I'm digging that Phantom Green. I'm really digging that Phantom. Actually, my my Note 20 is a greenish color, so it's not this like dark green. It's more of a lighter green, but I'm digging that color though. And then we got Phantom Silver, which is down here. This one probably has that that shimmer, like rainbow effect on the back. So when you move it around, it changes different colors. Probably a little bit, not as much as some of the other colors that Samsung has come out with, like that white one that came out with last year or the year before. But yeah, if I were to get one, I'd probably get the Phantom Green, knowing that you can get they're all at the same time, so August 27th. So yeah, if I were to get that, I'd probably get the 512. Oh, well, that's just it. So the 512 is, you can only get in Phantom Black. So okay, stick with 256 Phantom Green. No trade-in. No trade-in. We wouldn't do that. That's another thing too. So I feel like this is a must. You know, buying the expansive care, the Samsung Care, because this is nearly a $2,000 phone, and you know, I think you get one free screen replacement, but man, these parts on these devices are gonna cost an arm or a leg. So yeah. Now this is what's interesting, also. So this try now, pay later. 0 down. Try for 21 days, worry free, pay later if you decide it's your perfect match. This is really, in my opinion, really smart of Samsung to do. These foldable phones, you know, not everybody should have them, and they're kind of at that tipping point right now to where they're able to they want to get them into more and more hands. And so they incentivize that by saying, hey, don't worry about making the payment now. You know, we'll pay us in 21 days. If you like the phone, if not, you can return it back. So that's definitely a bonus. That's definitely a plus that Samsung's able to do that not a lot of other phone manufacturers are able to do, because they have the money, they have the overhead, they have the influence, they have the clout, and so they're able to do that. And so that in itself is pretty cool. A lot of times phone manufacturers, they'll give you, you know, 30-day money back guarantee or whatever, but then they may charge you restocking fees or additional fees. This is just try now, pay later. 0.00 due. So the thing is though, if you go this route, you got to pay $600 a month for 3 months. It's not broken up to monthly installments of like for the next 2 years, 2 or 3 years. It's just broken up $600 for the next 3 months. So that's quite a bit of cheddar for the next 3 months. So I know that was not on you guys' want list, and to be honest, you know, after seeing Lou's video from Unbox Therapy, after seeing Mr. Who's the Boss, after seeing MKBHD's video, after seeing, what else did I watch? I think there was one other content creator that I watched. The thing is, it's just, even though it's less than it was last year, in my opinion, the Z Fold 3 5G is not the phone that anybody, if you're looking for a foldable phone, it's not the foldable phone that you should be looking at. My opinion is you should be looking at the Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Now I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, Handsome Nation, because like I said, I tried the Z Fold 2 and I sent that back. And one of the things, another reason why I sent it back is because I felt myself, I found myself just using the regular front screen on the device. I would open it up, I would unfold it sometimes, but it ultimately, like, it wasn't the most practical thing. Definitely when I watch YouTube or when I scroll through Twitter, I would open it up. But for the most part, responding to text, taking phone calls, even taking photos, I just kept it closed. So it's just one of those things. It's like that, and it's heavy, it's awkward to hold, it's thick, it's bulky. It's basically like your sandwich. You sandwich two phones together, two cell phones together. So that's why I'm like, I just don't know. I just don't think I'll be able to pull the trigger for the Z Fold 3. Now the Z Flip 3, now that's got a typical form factor, except it's clamshell phone, so it folds in half vertically. Yeah, or what, like a clamshell, like the ladies with their makeup and the mirror and stuff. That's kind of the design that it's going for. And it's just a taller device. It's just a taller screen than my Note 20. But it's a similar form factor. It's just, closes in half when not in use. So what's really nice about this is, of course the screen's better, but it doesn't take an S Pen, which is kind of, well, it is what it is. It is waterproof, just like the Z Fold 3. But what's really nice is this outside screen, how they made it bigger, how they made it more useful, not just something real tiny to where it just shows basic information. From what I saw, you're able to see different multiple layers of texts and information on this flip screen out here. But I don't know. I think it might be kind of cool to maybe try to play, some Xbox on this. I don't know if it'll fit in my Razer Kishi, but I might think it might be kind of cool to maybe give it a shot and try it. That is if I decide to pick it up. But that's kind of like where my thoughts are. One thing that, yes, I totally forgot to mention this. So with the Z Fold 2, and I'm sure the Z Fold 3, man, because it's so content focused on you consuming content, like those speakers, my goodness. Like I think pretty much everybody that's experienced those speakers on that cell phone / tablet, phablet, whatever you want to call it, it's just like, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. It's just the ability to have, dual speakers. I think it's got like Dolby Atmos, some crazy, but it's true. It's not like on your typical smartphone to where it separates the speaker from the or sends audio from the bottom of the phone and then from the earpiece. No, the Z Fold 2, the Z Fold 3, I'm sure, has dual speakers. They're loud, they're clear, they're rich, and there's good separation when watching content. So that's one big plus to having such a big device. And I heard that they kind of fixed the issue with the Z Flip 3 to where the speakers are better as well, and they're more a lot more. The audio is separated a lot better, and it's louder and all that stuff. But so yeah. But I think, if anybody's interested in picking up a flip phone, or a folding phone, I think the Z Fold 3 is quite interesting, especially because of the price that it comes in. So if I were to get it unlocked, let's see. So right now, okay, so they're all August 27th, so it doesn't matter which one, except for gray, white, and pink. So if I were to get it in green, let's see, can I get it 256? Okay. See, that would be the only issue, because I need my storage, and since there's no expandable storage, I need at least 256. 512 would be better, but 256 is a minimum. That's what I got on my Note 20 right now. But the problem is I can only get it. I can't get it in that green color. Gee. So it'd have to be Phantom Black. Look at that, 5 to 6 weeks. So that'd be Phantom Black, yeah. No trade-in. It's $1,000. Samsung exclusive. But yet, the same thing. Try now and pay later. The difference will be, and instead of paying $600 a month, you're paying $333.33 for 3 months. So that's a lot more manageable. It's still a lot of money to pay, for the next 3 months, but it's definitely a lot more manageable than $600 a month, man. And then if you were to get it financed, so it's $27 a month. I mean, for the next 3 years, though. You definitely wouldn't want to probably upgrade your phone in the next 3 years. But let's see, let's compare the models. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's a lot more color variants with the Z Flip 3. So the main screen 7.6, 6.7, AMOLED 2X. Okay, the dimensions open. Okay. 271 grams. Let's see. Let's see how much my Note 20 is. Let's see if we got that up here. Galaxy Note. Yeah, that's what I got. Not AT&T, but that color. Oh yeah, and the honey gold too. Got me thinking. That's for sure. Let's see. Where's compare maybe? No, it doesn't have the weight. Let's look it up. Note 20 weight. 6.84 ounces. Oh, 194 grams. Okay, how much was? Dang, you get $200 off in honey gold. Gotta love honey, man. If you guys haven't signed up for honey, sign up for it. It's like free money, like Mr. B says. Like it's crazy. Okay, so 271. Okay, so actually, so the Z Fold is less is lighter than my Note. Okay, well, that's cool. But of course, the Z, I guess the Z Flip is less than my Note. The Z Fold is more. That's another thing too that they updated is the refresh rate on the front cover. It's now 120 hertz, but that also means you're going to be getting worse battery out of it as well. So it is a smaller battery than last year's model, but that is yet to be seen. How much it affects. A lot of times with optimizations and stuff, they can squeeze out quite a bit of battery, but there's only so much they can do when they have such a high refresh rate of the screen. And we're missing a camera here, so we don't get the telephoto. We get the wide and the ultra wide. So it looks like yeah, probably the same front-facing camera, but then the camera that's in under the screen on the Z Fold, yeah, that's what it is. It's under the display camera. That's why I think HDC stands for, under display camera. So, and it's only 4 megapixels, so it's really not going to be good for taking photos. It's just going to be good for just like video calls and stuff, or video chatting. And not even that. I mean, so yeah, 4400 milliamps, 3300. That's a small battery, man. That's a small battery. 8 gigabytes of memory. Yeah. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. And the cool thing is too that what Samsung does that, like I said, not a lot of other companies can do, is they give a lot of bonuses, a lot of deals and stuff when you pre-order different products from them. And I mean, it's smart. It's very smart on their part, because there's no middleman to get this product out to you. This is directly off their website. So this is at their warehouse. This is their device. So they're saying, instead of the middleman getting a cut for the purchase of the product, we'll keep all that, and then we'll just pass the savings on to you guys, and let you pick something out that you guys want, or give you instant credit when you pre-order or whatever. But yeah. But ultimately, guys, I know you guys that poll, you guys are saying, okay, Z Fold 3, yeah, Z Flip 3, okay. No. You guys want to see the Pixel 6. And that's what I'm waiting for, man. Google Store. Let's see. Let's go right here. Google Store. Because they already showed it, but you can't buy it. I mean, this thing, it's got their own chip. I mean, I hope that this is going to be it's gonna take Apple out to lunch, so to speak, because that's one thing that Google has struggled with is their hardware. Their hardware has not been the best at times, but with their own new chip, having optimized for the Pixel devices, of course the camera is going to be on point. You already know that. I mean, the thing is, we don't know how much this thing is going to cost. We don't know all the specifications about it, but these color options look amazing. And it's just your typical, typical style of phone. There's no folding, no nothing. Now there is rumored that they will have a folding Pixel phone, but They're not showing that here, and maybe that's why they're showing this one, because it's kind of to give you a little taste. It's kind of to put people, kind of set them back a little bit and say, all right, well, I'm gonna wait to see what Pixel has to offer before I jump on Samsung's bandwagon and get a flip phone. Let's see what they have cooking. But maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, definitely. I mean, depending on the price, it's definitely a possibility that I'll be able to feature it on the channel. I still have my Pixel 3a XL. I still use that every now and again. But yeah, I love my Pixel devices. My wife, she used a Pixel 2 for a while up until recently. And then when I switched over for my OnePlus phone, and I got the Note 20, then I gave my wife my old OnePlus phone, so she's been using that. But yeah, that's the thing. The Pixel, they have it down pat with their cameras. They just do. I enjoy my Samsung camera. That's one thing that I really didn't enjoy about OnePlus phones, is their cameras. But I really enjoy the Pixel cameras. Their video quality hasn't been that good on the Pixel devices, so I'm hoping maybe with the Pro line we'll get much more iPhone quality video quality, because the iPhone, that's one thing they do have over any Android device, is their video recording quality, their codec or whatever they got going on is very, very nice. It's a lot better than pretty much any Android device that's out there as far as recording video goes. Pictures, on the other hand, pictures are subjective. I think the Pixel pictures look better than the iPhone pictures. I think the Samsung camera and the pictures that come out of Samsung devices are better than the iPhone devices, but that's all subjective. So, but yeah, coming fall 2021. So yeah, it says fall 2021. I mean, when is fall? Fall's in October? Something like that. So yeah, it might be a while. It might be a while. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. My thoughts and about the new Samsung devices. I don't know. I'm tempted, because this is why I'm tempted right now. Because with Honey, so if I were to purchase this device, I would get 20,000 in Honey Gold, which is $200, $200 value. So I can get a gift card, or I can just cash it out. That's $200. And it ends in 42 minutes. So, let's just say, now just keep this between you and me. Let's just say I purchased this device. I'll get the Honey Gold probably in about 7 days or so, less than 7 days. Cash out on the Honey Gold. I get the device. I do a video about it. Test it out. I'll tell you guys what I think about it. More than likely, I'm going to tell you right now, more than likely, I'll probably just send it back. I would like to try it out, like to see it. Samsung, if you're out there, rather than me trying a device and sending it back, why don't you guys just send me the device and let me keep it? Yeah, that solves everything. Why don't you guys just do that, right? Because I really do enjoy my Note 20. Normally, when I buy phones, I typically go for like the best of the best. That's why I got the Z Fold 2, because that's the top of Samsung's device. That's cream of the crop, the top. I just really enjoy, a lot of those premium features. At least I thought I did. And that's been the case with the Note series as well. I would always go for the Pro line or the Ultra line or whatever they had for the Note series. I got the Note 20, the regular Note 20, kind of by mistake. It was a mistake on my end, and I picked it up. I got it from Target, and I ended up I did like a drive in to where I just picked up the phone. They gave me the phone, and I was on my way, and I was like, wait a second, I thought I bought the Ultra version because it was a heck of a deal. But no, I looked at my receipt, and sure enough, no, I bought the regular one. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I'm trying it out, and it does everything I need it to do, and then some. We got the S Pen. We don't have the high refresh rate. It's not 120 hertz. It's 60 hertz. The screen's not Ultra HD. It's HD or Quad HD, whatever. And I use it on a day-to-day basis, and especially like taking screenshots and just taking notes when I need to on phone calls, jotting down phone numbers or information during a phone call. I mean, it's just like, I don't know why Samsung killed the Note line. It's such a great device. It's snappy, it's fast, it's small enough. I mean, it's big. It's a big phone, but it's small enough to fit in the pocket. I mean, it's a great phone. I mean, so yeah. So if I were to pick this up, I'd probably test it out, show you guys, let you guys know what I think, and then probably send it back. But hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing? Sorry, I was rambling on a little bit. Saw your comment, but yeah. I mean, you guys got any questions? You guys got any thoughts? I know I kind of been rambling on for what? Forever? No. I just kind of wanted to do the stream tonight. Samsung announced their devices today. Talk about them. Talk about what my initial thoughts are, based upon what I see. My what I think, positive, negative with these devices. Why you might pick them up, or why you shouldn't pick them up. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? You guys, I know the Pixel 6 looks pretty amazing. So and what's sad is I jumped off of Samsung several years back. I jumped off of Samsung when I picked up my OnePlus 6T. I think that's what it was called. It may have just been the OnePlus 6. I got off T-Mobile. I fell in love with that phone. I was like, this is legit with Oxygen OS, snappy, fast. It wasn't super expensive. Yes, the camera sucked, but other than that, it was a great, great phone. And then the next year, when the OnePlus 7 Pro came out, and it had the camera that popped out of the top mechanically, I was like, the 90 hertz screen, like, I was like, okay, I gotta get this phone. I picked that phone up, and that was the first phone where I smiled from ear to ear from when I first picked it up, unboxing, the whole thing, the whole night. I was like, this is amazing. This phone is amazing. That's actually the phone my wife's using right now. It's still a great phone. But it seems that after that, the OnePlus 7 Pro, after that, OnePlus, they lost their way, man. They lost their way. While Samsung, on the other hand, while they're innovating, they're creating, they're improving their devices, and even Google, they're innovating and they're improving their devices as well. So it's like OnePlus, yeah. Sad to say, but yeah, OnePlus is no longer on my to get list. I'm back in the Samsung train, and yeah, I'm quite impressed to be on it. But King K, I heard that the camera isn't all that good. that's just it too. They did not put the same camera that the Samsung S21 Ultra has. That same camera setup. Let's see which. Make sure that's the correct one. No. I think it is. Ultra 5G. Yeah, this one. The Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. Yeah. It's like seriously, you know, you're paying premium dollar for the device, and I mean they went, I don't know what they were thinking. They definitely should have put this camera setup on the new I mean, at least on the fold line. At least on the fold. The flip, okay, man, maybe I'll show up some grace there, but definitely on the fold. Because yeah, because you can get an S21 Ultra 5G for about $1,200, depending if you got a trade in or not. But yeah, and then like I said earlier, so they got that in-display camera for the inside. So yeah, I mean it's gonna help to immerse yourself when you're watching content on the Z Fold, but you know, picture quality is gonna be crap. So you know, unless you don't mind, which some people don't, they don't mind, you know, video calls looking all shady, but that's what you're gonna get. Ian says, "Hey Gadget, send me one of these phones and I'll do the review for you." Yeah, man. Yeah. The new Z Flip is great in my opinion, though I'd actually pick it up just because of the new form factor. Right on, I'm on A71. Nothing compared to this phone. Yeah, man. I think this, if you're gonna get a flip phone, I think it's the Z Flip. I think, or get a folding phone. Like they, you know, Samsung and how they name things. I think the Z Flip is the phone to get this generation. And I only got 32 minutes to decide. Man, that timer. It's tempting. It's tempting. Because with last time when I purchased the Z Fold 2, I got a tablet out of it. And I know I said in the video, because initially I thought that the tablet, I would be able to keep the tablet if I returned the Z Fold 2. Fortunately, that's not the case. So it was a really nice tablet. But yeah, I had to send it back in order to get all my money back. I'm tempted. I mean, because it's like a 21-day risk-free trial to try it out. You know, just gotta make sure to decide what I'm gonna do. You know, and if we keep getting those Biden checks, you know, it's like if the federal government, at least here in the United States, if they keep raining that money, then I mean, it's not good as a whole, but I can pick up my devices and not have to worry about it. King K, I've always been a Samsung fan. I really don't know if I should try out Apple or OnePlus because I only change phones once every few years, so not so many chances. Yeah, I'd say stay away from Apple. I just don't like Apple. I don't like how much they charge people. I don't like how far behind they are with in certain aspects with their devices compared to Android phones. I don't like how locked in you are into the Apple ecosystem once you get an Apple device. I want to be free to roam, to do what I want with my devices, to have, you know, I don't want to like you buy the Apple phone, basically the only watch that's going to work properly with that device is the Apple Watch. And a lot of people, they like to wear smartwatches or devices that will help, you know, with their steps, with the workouts and all that stuff. And all you can get is the Apple Watch, and then they charge you a premium for it, and that's just it. And to me, it's hideous. To me, you know, little square, you know, you got that crown, that they call it, to navigate through the watch. Samsung, they did it perfectly when they designed my watch, which is the Samsung Gear S3. When they designed that, the circular design with the ring on the watch to where you can navigate through the watch utilizing that ring, it's perfect. It's perfect. They've improved on it over the past couple of years, but they still have that same circular design. It's like they killed it. They killed it with that. To me, in my opinion, that's the best smartwatch out there. And with you can buy a Samsung watch and you can pair it with your OnePlus phone. You can pair it with your Google device. You can pair it with any other manufacturing Android manufacturer, even Apple devices. You can pair it with that. It's just not going to work as well. But you can even pair it with Apple devices. So it's like, I just don't like how Apple's got a chokehold on people, and people don't see it either. People don't see it. They're just like, oh, okay, well, it's, you know, Apple made it easy for us to kind of follow and do whatever they want because we can't do anything else. And well, I got a Mac now, or I got an iPad now, or I got an Apple Watch, or I got, you know, all this Apple devices, and you're locked in. You're locked in. You can't get out, and you can't see what other manufacturers. You can't take notice as to what other manufacturers have to offer, and it's just, to me, it's just not good. Okay, I understand what you mean about Apple. Those are the same reasons why I haven't had them before. Price is deadly. Plus the design. Yes, the design. That's what I'm talking about. They're very incremental in designs. They haven't changed the form factor in years. It's like, but the crazy thing is with Apple people is as soon as Apple does something, they think it's so innovative and so crazy and so, like, you know, just like, oh my goodness, this is the best thing since sliced bread. And us Android people are like, come on, we've had that for years. Like, what's, like, this is nothing new. We've had it for years. So, but they do help us out in one way. A lot of times with accessories and stuff comes from our Android devices. A lot of times we don't get that great of a selection of accessories. It's not until Apple does something that Android already has that we get a much bigger variety of accessories and things that we can use with our phones as well. So that's one benefit to Apple and what they do. But yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. I know I'm kind of this is kind of different than my normal streams, but appreciate you guys coming out and checking out the stream, hearing what I have to say. And I got 25 minutes to decide if I'm going to pick this up or not. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Should I take a leap? Should I do this for the channel? Should I take one for the team? And possibly get $200 for doing so? Yeah, all over the world, people jump on the Apple train for the hype. In Jamaica here, Apple iPhone is so big. Yeah, it's big here in the States, man, too. And another funny thing about Apple devices is their batteries are always crap, completely crap. They haven't found a way to optimize their devices to where the batteries can withstand an entire day's use. And so I remember, several years back, but I remember because my dad and my stepmom and that family over there, they're big on Apple. They're big on Apple. Actually, my stepmom's ex-husband, I believe, works for Apple, so that's why they're so big on Apple and whatnot. But I remember so many times they would ask for, some juice halfway through the day, quarter way through the day. Oh, I'm out of battery. I got to recharge. It's like, staying plugged in to they got a phone charger. They got a car charger in their car. They got all of them, the lightning cables plugged into the wall. It's like your phone can't even last an entire day. That's just horrible. I mean, where at least a majority of Android phones, you can get 5-6 hours of screen on time fairly easily. My Note 20, even though it's got a big screen and 60 hertz refresh rate, but I go through the entire day and not have to charge it once. So I don't know. It's just people will do what they want to do and get what they want to get. A lot of times you're just paying for the brand. You're not paying for the device itself. What's nice about Samsung is they give you everything in the kitchen sink with their devices. So you're going to get more than enough options, more than enough abilities most of the time than you're ever going to use. More than enough. So. I say, buy that flip, make a banger review, and see how it goes. I know it will make a good video. A first reaction type of thing. Put my SIM card in it. Test it out. There's one guy I watch, Austin Evans, on YouTube, of course, and he swears by the fold, the flip, the Z flip. He's had, I think, every one of them, or both of them, and yeah, he swears by it. He loves it, and it's kind of like a cult following for this phone, a lot more than with the Fold. So I don't know. I got 22 minutes to decide. 22 minutes, and I don't want to leave this page. I mean, I can open a new tab, but I don't want to leave this page because I don't want this exclusive offer to go away. But we're about to wrap this up in a few minutes. So if you guys got any last comments, anything you guys want to talk about, we can definitely do that. Maybe after I decide if I'm going to pick this up or not, maybe I'll do an authentic Handsome Gadgets gaming live stream on my gaming channel, Handsome Gadgets Gaming. I don't know. We'll see. I'm loving that Xbox, man. That's another thing too. I just thought of this right now too. Apple people are missing out on Game Pass. They're missing out on xCloud. They're missing out on Xbox, on all the goodness of those three. Game Pass, xCloud, and Xbox. They're missing out on it. Where we Android people, we can play via the cloud. We have our app. It's good. It works. We can play off our Xbox if you have an Xbox. We can play off the cloud if you want to do it that way as well. We can do that. Whereas Apple people, they got to have a workaround. They got to do this, got to do that. It's like Apple. Man, just don't like them. I'm gonna, until they change their ways and be more customer focused, rather than do as I say, do as I made for you because that's what's best for you. You know, it's like, give me options. Give me options. But until they do that, I'm going to say Android is the way to go till then and probably beyond. Got 19 and a half minutes left. All right. Well, that's gonna have to do it for now, I guess. And like I said, if I decide to do a stream of a game or something, that'll be on my gaming channel, Handsome Gadgets Gaming. So make sure you guys subscribe to that channel as well, and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share this video, share the content, of course. Hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel to be notified every time I go live or when I post new content. Appreciate you guys and gals coming out. We had about 80 playbacks. That's pretty good, I'd say, for this type of content. Me kind of just sharing my thoughts, rambling on about Apple and Samsung and Google and just whatever comes to my mind. So I appreciate you guys coming out. But until next time, Handsome Nation, thank you and have a good one.